Key thing I'm just trying to get to you, things will change, but the key thing I'm trying to get across is just this idea that you just become a torque machine. So you look at square positions as being places you don't want to be, because the challenge with these positions, when I'm square, I'm not using my major body torque, which is this, and this is what transfers weight into legs. Yeah, so I can move. So it's much more of a conceptual. There'll always be exceptions. You know, I don't get to choose this all the time. People are too good. They switch sides. They put you flat. You're going to end up there. But if your reference point starts to become from side control bottom, I just want to stick my shoulder in his sternum. Right? He's got a big problem the minute my shoulder connects with his sternum in side control bottom. Minute I'm here. This is a world of difference from this. Yeah, and then you go the other way, you tend to get iron pillow. But it's that idea of bringing this into the middle. You can start pulling even when you're underneath them. You can use this foot to pull under them. This becomes a nightmare. You can switch at any point as well. You can go all in on one direction, right? But you can pull. You can pull. And if you don't have a push and a pull, it's very difficult to generate torque, because that's basically what we're doing. We're twisting ourselves. Yeah, so they can't push and pull us. So where's Alex gone? Because he's done this. So you can also do this from the back. Okay, so if when he comes with the arms, he's got neutral feet, and he's come with, let's assume it's this arm, so he's not like Kron, he's just choking you whichever way you go. But if we start with this at the beginning, so I get like this, if I get to this position and I start looking in his shoulder, once I get my shoulders kind of level, I'm not out, even here, I'm not quite out of the woods. But what I've noticed is if I can just then fight and get my shoulder level with his sternum, this is where almost no matter how big they are, we're back to the idea of my shoulders in the middle. Who's really got who is, like, you know, it's kind of like a weird side control. It happens a lot. Each trying to mount, and Matt talked about trying to block this knee. But I'm kind of, I know my neck is basically safe when my shoulders get into that sternum. Yeah, and I might want to use this again to turn into it. I don't want to be just pulling all the time, or pushing all the time, or trying to push out of this. Sometimes I'm on my side. So when we get into this transitory position, I want to be able to pull. What's a triangle? So that's once you get the shoulder there, it's kind of done, right? So he's on the back now. He's putting that arm in over the top. Which way does his knee, which way does his technical stand-up want to go? Any answers? So he can use this retracting foot, again, to pull me. He can kickstand. And now I'm in the land of the dead. Right, it's going to be pretty difficult coming out of here. So again, it's this idea of thinking about his technical stand-up. You know, getting his choke in, he might want to turn his shoulders in. Yeah, starts to switch his knee in to the choking side. Because now, when I start trying to do this, I'm too late. I'm trying to do my technical stand-up, and I'm back to the dodgy technical stand-up I talked about where people do this skippy thing, where they get their feet too wide apart. And here I'm dead, because it's on my back. I'm not trying to do a technical stand-up, I'm just dead. I can't turn in here. So he's just basically pointing his toe, extending, pulling, doing everything with the legs. Yeah, I'm already, the leg pressure there is tremendous.
Is he driving the hips in two different directions? Is that what
he's pulling. Yeah. He's pulling here, and he's kind of pulling here, but his shoulders coming to the middle. It's not a perfect, if he really want, like, he could go this way, well, but this is the open side. This helps me, because I can rotate. But, so he goes this way. This is the way to go to kind of end it. Head this side if you can. This is now. Me switching here is very, very low. And he's just doing the exact same thing this way. Right? So just have a play with this with your partner. It's not the world championships. You can get to that position. You don't need to bang the rear naked choke on. But just have a play. Just play back and forth. And whoever usually goes first, so if we're here, right, and I just go with it, I don't even know, I'll get out, right? So don't do that like that's what you're going to do in competition, but like do that, he's not even going to get the chance to work it, right? Equally, he goes on straight away, steps it, right? I'm going to die, right? I'm not going to be able to deal with that. So just play with it. Play with it back and forth. Yeah, if you have any questions, just shout me. Yeah, let's give it a go.